Welcome, welcome back. Welcome to. I hope you're there. Or I'm talking to myself. No matter. So, we've. So we've got a couple of things, made a couple of changes. We're in T4. T3, so we're in T3, T4 is locked still. Because I need to finish this bunch, and then I need to do this. So I got Helltides, and then I need to do this Enclave of Darkness, which I actually tried. Let's see. Take that, which I tried before, but I couldn't figure out how to get through the last little bit. The door was locked. No idea why. So right now what I'm going to do is concentrate a little bit on upgrading. Now, I made a mistake. I sanctified this item before actually upgrading masterworking. Stupid. So now what I'm doing is I'll focus on masterworking this bunch. I got the Sanctus of Kethamar, which is the key is here. Chance for Arbiter to double damage, and Arbiter form increases aura potency by 30% and wing strike by 400%. Huge. And I actually got the Herald of Zakarum, and if you read this, gain 33% increase to 50, I'm on 33, increased strength, resistance and armor. So if you see my toughness here, armor is 39, take it off, armor is only 21. So this is a huge multiplier, but also it gives you 100% main hand weapon damage. So the better this is, the more damage it's got, which is mostly on strength, the better it is. Now here, again, I made a slight mistake. I upgraded all this before I swapped away the lucky hit. I don't need lucky hit on this. Something else would have been better, and it's max life and life on hit is sort of okay, but the lucky hit to make vulnerable is blah blah blah. So I've got a lot of work to do here. Now what I'm doing here I fast track to get Castle, I fast track to get Relentless, I fast track to get Divinity, and fast track to get Endure. This one is 1.8 to your armor. This one is while moving you get 80% increased damage and 30% cooldown reduction. This one, Arbiter, you deal 90% increase to vulnerable enemies. And this one, 90% increased damage while they're fortified. Now, we're fortified 99.9% of the time now. We're always moving, and our enemies are always vulnerable. And here, while moving, sorry, this one is just 90% to vulnerable enemies. I can't speak this morning. I've been at the gym. I'm a little exhausted. This one's moving, and this one's just armor bonus, pure up. So now what I'm doing, I've got Challenger in this, which is a bonus to all the normal nodes in here, and I've just got enough now for strength. So what I'm doing now So the first one I took was Apostle for discipline damage, because all our skills is discipline. So I got this first, moved out, got this in here, running Apostle in here for discipline. Now these are not exactly what I might end up with. I might end up with something a wee bit different, but this is what I'm starting with. So first things first, I am going to run a Forgotten Wisdom. Hey Gaming House, hey Matt, how are you? Are you playing? Are you playing Bard? Not yet. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're trying hard. I haven't followed anybody's build so far. This is purely the build that I think that is working for me. I've just made a slight change because I wanted to see how it did. I was running Exaltation for the Arbiter, but now I've just changed to Coat of Arms, because your damage is increased 75% of your armor percent and 50% of your block chance. My current bonus is 97%. And that was 85. So I'm like quits in. So I've just made that change. I'm just gonna, I need to get some more medicine soon. So I'm just about to run sort of the first and I do a num block for the first two skills, the auras, because I can't be asked to press them all the time. But this is T3. And okay, so I've got no else on. Do a little bit of hammer, I think, would probably help. Smiting. But this is in T3. Because I can't get into T4 until I complete the sort of capstone. I've tried the capstone once, and I got to a locked door and I couldn't figure out how to open the damn thing. Okay, so this is... This is easy enough. Did I? Yeah, I done up there. That's all done. Key is keeping in arbiter form. And I've got some good cooldown reduction for the arbiter. Okay, well, whoosh. I'm not sure if I was pulled backwards there or that was just my rubber banding. So I got consecration. Have to get that word right. Consecration on my skill bar. I just have to press it every now and then, just to help. That's really to help with the bosses as much as anything else. And that's really thinking more for in the pit. But I never run any basic attack. So I thought, well, why not? And it's there just to give a little bit of extra damage and healing if and when necessary. Okay, another Paragon level. Alright, just take them. And what I would say is that getting this has been a massive help. This and this giving 400% to your wing damage and chance for Arbiter to deal double damage is massive. And this one here, 33%, I've got 33, but it's up to 50 if I get a better one. Increased strength, resistance and armor, and it's 5 to core skills, never mind that, and it's got a bit of armor there, but it doubles the your weapon damage. Oh, okay, that's what it was for. So I've sanctified this because I just wanted to see what happened. So here, if you have a look, it's block damage, block chance, 100% main hand weapon damage. I've got a GA on max life and core skills. It wasn't a GA when I started. So it's actually become a double GA through the leveling up process. And certainly the 5 to core skills I would have better on a GA to armor, but heavens, whatever. And then you gain up to 50% increased strength, resistance and armor. So if I just take this off, you see my toughness. Okay, right now the armor is at 51. Take it off and the armor is at 30. So that's a huge boost. But also this amulet is definitely oh dear, okay, good, fine, finally found it. Is a definite bonus. I was okay before, but having this amulet on with having your wings being 400% extra damage. I've got an extra one, by the way, if you want. Has made a massive difference. I'm pretty sure I could run around without the hammer being on and it's still killing everything, but I just like hammering stuff. And then to keep in the Arbiter form, just bounce up and down a wee while. And you see right now, it's still in Arbiter form. You just bounce up and down a wee bit, and you're still there. I'm pretty sure I could do this in T4. But I need to do other stuff before I can get into T4. Right, so let's have some materials. I was at the gym this morning. I'm a little exhausted. Right, so this is... So I've got a planner up for the first sort of 100 odd points into your Paragons. What I did was focus on getting through to the nodes first, the legendary nodes that I want. And I think this has gave us some huge bonuses. So now I'm just sort of focusing on upgrading the gear I've got, even though the gear's not perfect. Far from it. I can kill bosses relatively easy. And I can get killed myself if I'm not careful. I wasn't looking. I had to. I'm not sure what actually killed me there. Anyway, yeah. So you can still die, obviously. What's this little thing here? But you've obviously still to pay attention to what you're doing, not like silly me. What did I miss? Not a lot by the looks of things. I mean, see, this could be a super fast build if I really put my mind to it. Because if you're just sort of jumping, evading, running, no need to cast anything, I think it'll be pretty fast. Ooh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, let's run this a little bit more. Oh, I shouldn't forget the chests. That's what I'm here for in the first place. But really, I have no idea what the heck killed me there. I wasn't really looking. Yeah, my latency isn't fantastic either. So let's just do a bit of consecration. Stand here and cast some jump up and down, and it would be nice if I could find a way to auto cast these. Maybe I'll find a way. Because I've got the skill, the hammer on my number 4. Because I like pressing things with a finger rather than the clicky button. It's just me. Oh, done. Heavenly sigils. Good. You get these heavenly sigils actually drop quite frequently, so sanctifying stuff is not going to be really an issue. But it's about, you know, getting this stuff to sanctify in the first place. There have been some crazy sanctifications. Oh, that's done. Okay, fine. Gold reserve. Let's do a strong room. But this is turning out to be super strong. I think the changing away from the Arbiter one to the Strength one is a positive. This from here to here. I'm getting the amulet. The amulet, I would say, is a game changer. Are they? Okay, there's the gateway. Has been a bit of a game changer. I wasn't exactly struggling before on T3, but this has made it a hell of a lot easier. Bit of jumpy. I haven't done many of these strong rooms. I think I've done 2 maybe altogether. Alright, so what should we... Okay, I don't evade anyway, so that's a bit of a no-brainer. Pillars will tether nearby lunatics, okay. Tethered monsters to kill. Okay. I like tethered stuff because they can't run away. Ritual complete. Ritual complete. Jump over it. Ritual complete. Ritual complete. Where's the next one? Ah, right, back there. Good. They're way down here. Come on. Still have to figure out getting around a wee bit better. I didn't quite get 6 that time. Okay, never mind. Oh, an escalation dungeon. I've never done an escalation dungeon yet. That's a lot of loot. But Strong Rooms had a a fairly good amount of Obdusite last season as well. If I remember, they got about 2 on T4, that is, over 2k normally. Old crinkled letter.
I have new orders.
This is simple enough. Butcher's here somewhere. Where are you, Butch? Butchie? There you are. Pretty simple. Still can't jump through doors though. Have to open the doors. Oh, bit of grief. Let's do a bit of concentration. Consecration. Oh, come here. I was wondering why the next level wasn't coming, the next wave wasn't coming. I had one to kill. A little bit of this. There we go. Actually, when you do your Arbiter of Justice, it actually has a good long time in which to, if you look at this, the cooldown is, you know, it's going quite fast. My cooldown is much better than the actual runtime. So every time that this comes up, I'm 100% up all the time. Then if you combine it with a falling star, oh, there's a sword. Take the sword, then get back into town. There's supposed to be, and I've seen a few content creators got it, this special nightmare dungeon that contains a treasure goblin that drops 5 mythics. If anybody gets one, tell me. I certainly will. Okay, so we've got, oh, that's not too shabby. But I like the fortify generation. The rest of the stuff on mine is not particularly good. I think this one is probably better. I'll keep a hold of it right now. Strength, max life damage, vulnerable damage. That's not too shabby either, and it's already a sort of GA, but it is. I'll take the upgrade actually first, because I'm okay with the weapon. I'm fine with it right now. It's not perfect, but okay. Sunbrand, it's a new one. Strength, cooldown reduction, Heaven's Fury. I'm not running Heaven's Fury. Keep a hold of that just anyway. That's an upgrade. I'll take the upgrade. Blah blah. That's an upgrade. Oh, good. That's an upgrade. Because I'm running this. Your disciples' skills deal 88% damage. That's a two-hander, so that's 22. That's an upgrade anyway. That's an upgrade to healthy. It's an upgrade. So I'll take these upgrades. I'll put this one in here. This one in here. Got some stuff here. I see, because I sanctified this before I actually put a socket in. I can't put a socket in now. Stupid. Okay, that's a legendary tribute of Undario. Earn additional legendaries. Chance to get unique from Undario's horde. Guarantees Undario will spawn at the end of the run. That's good. Okay, I think I'll do the Obel's Reserve now though. Oh, I got a couple of points. Right, so what I did was run through to get Castle. Then I ran to get Relentless while moving to, because we're always moving. So 80% increased damage and 30% cooldown reduction. Then I ran through and got Divinity, which in Arbiter form you deal 90% increase to vulnerable. Everything's vulnerable and we're in Arbiter all the time. Then I run up and got Endure, which means 90% increased damage while fortified. Duh. Thank you very much. I'll have that as well. So now what I'm doing, I'm just sort of backfilling to get my glyphs and glyphs in place. So I put Apostle in here. Not sure if that's the one I'm going to finish with. I know I'm going to go up and get this glyph, and in pathing I'm getting as many of the total armors as I can on the way up. Total armor and cooldown reduction. When I get up here, I'll just start. Not sure which way to go here. There's not a fantastic path. I'll figure that out later. What I'm going to be doing is, because this was total armor, so I came up into this one first. So now I have a couple of points. Strength is the one. So I need to 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll come up this way. There's more strength nodes. I'm not sure what I want to put in here yet, because this is not dependent on this. So I've got all the glyphs now, so I can sort of look at which ones I want in particular boards. Maybe have a look at the boards in Mobalytics and see what the keys are. It's probably a good idea. Obel's Reserve.